Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. And we're telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something? You're one of those. You must understand, I had no choice. Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds. Now.
Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Time the aliens and the rest of the Advent administration learn that we can hit them where it hurts. So we're moving into the city center to strike a high-profile target. Deploy and approach the designated position. Neutralize any hostile contacts and secure the site. Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position. Good copy. Moving on target. Understood. Moving out. Moving. Moving on target location. Got it covered. Overwatch. Got it covered. Got it covered. Eyes on the prize. Got it. Roger that. Menace 1-5, you're near the target position. These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable. Stepping off. On it. Location confirmed. Orders confirmed. Moving out. On Overwatch. Affirmative, covering now. Moving to position.
This is for you!
We're busted! Enemies down. Heading to that location. neutralized. That's affirmative. They're falling back! Roger that! The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control. Confirmed. Fire in the hole! Got him! I'm on the move. Heading out. On Overwatch. Missed. Nothing we can do now! They're gone! Tell my kids! Get little Toasty here! On the move! Target down! Could use some ammo over here. I'm on the move. Kill confirmed. Okay. Object secure. Headed there now. Enemies on the move! They're flanking us! No! Commander, we're taking heavy losses. We may have to adjust our approach. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Taken care of. Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Got the goods? Heading to that location. Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty. Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Commander to the research labs.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander. I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Commander to engineering.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander. You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time. There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first. We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running. Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Commander, we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Another important step forward in our research. Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future. The science is eager to begin, Commander. Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Deployed.
In position to drop.
During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Solid copy. Time to motor. Moving out. Moving to designated position. We've been spotted! Objective sighted.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter. Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
On my way. Heading to that location. Target down.
Moving out.
Adjusting aim.
Grenade!
They're starting to lose ground.
Location confirmed.
Got it covered. Moving on target location. Location confirmed. Ready to engage.
Heading out. Advent forces on the ground.
What's it?
Enemy down.
Closing on target position now. Heads down! Getting it done! That's affirmative. backing up! Advance!
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Gonna need to reload soon. Scanning! Heading there now. It's killing time.
Affirmative. Moving out. Ready to engage.
Good copy. Moving on target. Ready to rock. On the move. Headed there now.
Headed there now. I've got eyes on Advent troops.
Heading there now. Grenade!
Objective here.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
This one might be carrying something. Nailed him.
Closing on target position now. Grenade! Position confirmed. I'm taking fire! On my way.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Moving to designated position. Target neutralized. We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed. Got the goods. On my way! Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active. That transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
Citizens should be aware that due to recent attacks on critical infrastructure across the region, supplies of certain food and medical items will be unavailable in a number of city centers. Check with local officials for more information.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any reported casualties. Can't hope for a better outcome.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range. Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built. Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
It is just as I had hoped, Commander. I agree. That is an important task, Commander. We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander. I will begin our research immediately.
Strategic resource located. Avenger plotting new course.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
I hate to ask, but it looks like I don't have much choice. Think you could help us out? Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy. Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place. Proceed to the first set of coordinates. Firebrand and the second team will head to the next drop point.
Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead.
Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishes of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox? Praetor Mox? His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Roger that.
No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings. These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
No longer a threat!
Orders confirmed, on the move.
Moving out. The wind must have picked up. We are known to them.
Come get some!
My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
Okay.
Volk says hello. I have little ammo remaining. I'm at your service. I'm reloading.
Headed there now.
Moving out.
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Moving out. It's still moving.
Moving on target location. Nailed it! Got it covered. My ammo's running low.
I see everything.
Not even close.
For the Reapers! These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are. Death to the invaders. I go where you tell me. I'm out of rounds.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet Advent in time. Cover me, I'm reloading.
That's affirmative. Come on, focus.
That's
Running dry on
affirmative.
ammo.
Ready to go.
We risk all this for pray tell Locke? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already. Kill confirmed. Weapons ready to go. Engage. Target down. Taken care of. Enemies down. Heading out. Could use some ammo over here. Solid copy.
Covering ground.
Central. Biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass. One closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
Enemy down! Hostile new locked and loaded.
Volk says I am to obey.
Locked and loaded. Moving to designated position. You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Hobbit. Roxtala. Forten. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat,
solid copy.
None can stand opposed to us.
Moving to designated position. Come get some. On my way. Confirmed.
To that position.
On Overwatch. Scanning.
It is under my watch.
I've got movement here. Yeah, I didn't get it. Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
I need ammunition. Efficient attack. I must have ammunition.
Moving! It's down. Good copy. Moving on target. I'm on it. You weren't kidding when you said those tanks could explode. Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out. Heading out. Understood. Moving out. This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back! Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The Lost. The sounds of combat excite them. They're drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the Lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Changing position. I am watching.
What was that sound?
Their service is over.
The shockwave of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the Lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Negative damage.
Their casualties grow. My weapon is almost depleted. For the free. Cover me. Reloading.
No need to ask twice. That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Target down. I'm running low on ammo. Taken care of. I'm ready. Get in the water here!
I go. We fight. I reload.
Affirmative. Covering now. Moving to Overwatch. Kill confirmed. Target neutralized. Think we've got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute. I will not fail you again.
Got it covered. Overwatch. Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. Enemy down! We've found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast. We're green to go. Roger that. Good to go.
Moving.
Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Cracksod. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind. Butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this?
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
On my way.
I move. I must reload.
Got it, moving. Running. Moving to Overwatch.
So many have already fallen. And yet my work is never done. I am coming for you.
I was born in the shadows. As you order, Commander. Reapers are always vigilant.
Moving to position. I'm on the move.
Attend Batal. I have failed.
Do you lack the courage of your convictions? It will take more than superficial wounds to slow my advance.
This is for you! Moving to designated coordinates.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, XCOM. Still, the Elders Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving. Good copy. Moving on target. Good cover.
We can no longer hide. Your friends will join
Initial
you
analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they are not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Kill confirmed. Running dry. Hostiles pacified. That's affirmative.
I'm on the move.
Okay. Already there.
As you command.
Scanning. Covering now.
My watch.
Come on, focus! Come on, focus!
I can only blame myself.
Our creators.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
Death to the invaders. Give me time to reload. I have no ammunition.
Moving to designated position. Adjusting aim. Training ammo! Orders confirmed. Moving out. Target down. Negative damage.
A long approach.
Let's do this! Hostile neutralized. Moving to Overwatch. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Target neutralized. We're green to go.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you.
Enemy eliminated. My ammo's running low! Target eliminated. Ready to engage. Weapons empty. Can't engage. On my way. Enemy destroyed. Come get some.
I will go.
Heading to that location. Ready to engage. Moving out.
I will move. I am reloading.
Moving to position.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Enemy down.
Good riddance. There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a possibility.
The only fate possible for aliens. Do we have ammunition available? No compromises. My ammo has run dry.
I will go. It is dead. I await their approach.
Roger that. Enemies down. Burning through ammo, fast! Target disabled. Back in. I'm out of firepower over here. Affirmative, moving out. I'm on it. Getting it done.
My life is in your hands.
Got it.
Loading fresh ammo.
Detecting additional loss converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than near loss for that to happen.
Locked and loaded. On reserves. Rolling. Moving to designated coordinates.
Moving far.
Will do.
Watch my back.
Moving on target location. On the move. Firebrand's in position, but the evac zone's even hotter than we thought. Running out of time here, people.
Tell her to hold as long as she can. We will be there.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit? This is as low as I can get her!
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Fox Tala 410.
Return home, traitor.
It looks like we'll be getting some help from these new factions. I'd love to check out some of their weapons and equipment if we have time.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Do you see the cost of your actions? Do your soldiers truly understand what lies ahead for them? Bear witness.
The Resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a covert action alongside them. We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
Good to see you, sister.
Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained.
No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare.
Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have walked among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own.
Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
Avenger plotting new course. Guerrilla Tactics School now.
This will prove to be an important step forward.
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
The science is eager to begin, Commander.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal. After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region. Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system...
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you'll want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up.
Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy. Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
There is no shame in admitting my admiration for your resolve in the face of insurmountable odds. I was...
Your next operation will put us right in the middle of Chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Eastern U.S. Precinct. Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
We're picking up an intermittent distress signal, and as far as we can tell, the aliens are heading back against one of the resistance outposts. It doesn't look good. We're moving in to secure the area as quickly as possible. Neutralize all enemy contacts. One of those Chosen is leading an assault on the Resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of Resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
Volk says I am to obey. An alien patrol.
No need to ask twice. Enemy eliminated.
Rolling out!
They're attempting to retreat.
Copy.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Negative damage!
Getting it done.
It's not too far.
Target eliminated. Got it. Moving.
Getting it done.
I understand.
There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Moving out.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Copy that. Stepping off.
Closing on target position now. Scanning.
My turn on launch.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Headed there now. This is for you.
Moving to position. On Overwatch. Enemies down.
I'm on the move. We are compromised.
Got it covered.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
Target down.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors.
Fire's getting close here.
Orders confirmed, on the move. Got some advent here. Moving to Overwatch.
Volk says I am to obey. The peacekeepers come to fight. I was born in the shadows.
Confirmed. It's down. Get it together.
Good riddance. My ammunition is nearly depleted. They found it.
Not good.
Menace 1-5, you've secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the Elders for their support in ending this menace once and for all.
There's even one Reaper left standing. You can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
The Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research. So much so that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency. However, we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group. The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces. I must admit, having successfully completed the operation necessary to remove the commander's implant, I am intrigued by the possibility of examining another subject for comparative analysis. Since the officer in question will likely have expired long before arrival here, I may rely on a faster, more invasive approach to removing the chip this time around.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Commander, now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet, to organize and plan future operations together. This coil could provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems, but we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness.
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Setting course for Mexico.
These trusting followers of the Resistance have paid the ultimate price for their brazen contempt of the Elders.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
Objective.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Our friends in the Resistance have helped to pinpoint the location of our missing soldier.
The cooperation of these extremists will do little to unite the forces of your resistance, Commander.
Commander, the factions have readied proposals for various covert missions. We should head to the ring to plan our next op. The benefits we gain from working with the Resistance factions on their covert operations are a major boon to our efforts, but there are also risks involved. Our soldiers could potentially be attacked or taken captive while in the field, so it's not as easy a decision as it may seem.
Word is we've got a new trick or two available, Commander. Maybe we should give them a try.
Commander, Mox has been captured. We should do everything we can to get him back before the Chosen do God knows what to him. This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort. We have solid intel on the location of our soldier that was taken prisoner by the Chosen. This is our chance to mount a rescue. Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation. Commander, it looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
Ready to deploy.
It took some work, but we now have a positive confirmation that our captive soldier is being held in a high-security Advent detention center in this region. If we're going to pull a rescue off, our best approach is to go in quietly without alerting the massive number of security forces defending that installation. The latest intel has our operative being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder.
I'll be swift.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
Good to go. Let's do this. We have Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
I go where I'm needed.
Double time. Solid copy.
Moving as ordered. A patrol is upwind.
On the move. I'm all over it.
I will reposition.
Let's do this. Running. Heading out.
I will go.
Already there. Roger that. Accessing system.
Access granted.
I'll take a look. We've got access. Moving out.
Volk says I am to obey. An alien scouting party.
Heading there now. That's affirmative. Got the VIP in tow. Moving to evac. On my way. Heading there now.
My life is in your hands. I see everything.
No problem. They found us! Concealed. Moving to Overwatch.
Get us out of here already!
Firebrand is in position and the compound is on full alert. Time to move.
Affirmative. VIP secure and in position for evac. On it.
They're on to me.
Packing it in.
I go where you tell me. I'm going home. For now.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Everything by the numbers. Mission accomplished.
I cannot fault you for showing loyalty to an ally in need.
I join you in your concern for the poor individuals snatched from our rehabilitation center today. Their new lives were beginning. Their hearts opening to the embrace of the elders. I assure you, we will get them back.
Wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned, Commander. He's eager to get back into the fight.
I am glad to return to your service, Commander. I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
This is the headquarters of the Skirmisher faction. They may look like Advent, but they sure don't act like it. Now that we've established contact, we can scan at this location to gain additional support for our cause.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end. Commander, I believe it is time that we meet. I am Betos, first of the freed Advent. You are safe here. Stand united, and all false gods fall. We are ready for more orders, Commander. We only await your choice.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, with the number of contacts we've established, we're getting requests for support from multiple sites around the world. Unfortunately, we only have the resources to respond to one of them. The decision is yours.
All tracked.
In position for deployment.
Keeping an eye on an intermittent signal moving through this area, and we think it's tied to an unprotected terminal on board one of the Advent trains. We can't pass up a chance to retrieve their data on the latest alien project, so we're moving on the train. Eliminate all hostile forces with extreme prejudice. If we can seize control of that data, we might have a shot at stopping their progress. Got it covered. Rolling out.
Getting it done.
I go quickly.
Copy that.
I go. I know they're patrols.
Double time.
Already there.
Stepping off. Solid copy.
No one escapes. I have failed. There is no more hiding.
Grenade!
Target neutralized! Damn it! Enemy destroyed!
A-10 Batal. It is secure.
I'm on the move. I'm on it.
I reload.
Heading out. Overwatch. Good copy. Moving on target. Affirmative. Covering now. Headed there now. Get an evac in here. Let's rock.
I will not waver.
The cavalry's here. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Closing on target position now.
I go as ordered.
They keep these trains running around the clock, but you'll never see them loading or unloading any cargo. At least not where anyone can see it.
Got it covered. Come get some.
I will watch.
They're trying to flank us! Watch the sides! Target eliminated! Come on, focus! Understood. Moving out. That is not good! I'm out of firepower over here. Taken care of. Position confirmed.
Moving. I am reloading.
Back in! Rolling. We're green to go. Affirmative.
Yes, Commander.
That's affirmative. On Overwatch.
Attacking on sight.
That's affirmative. Moving to position. Scanning.
As you command.
Headed there now.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Adjusting aim.
It will be done.
It's down! Got it covered! They're backing up! Advance! Roger that. Objective here.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
Grenade out! On the move.
Changing position. As you order. The bound advent approach.
I'll give it a shot. Got it.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
The Elders call again!
Take a bleeding! Orders confirmed, on the move. My ammo's running low. Moving on target location. Hostiles pacified.
Interference. It is dead. I have no ammo.
They're on the
Position
move!
flight.
Target down.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the Elders. Trust in their wisdom, and we shall overcome this crisis.
shadows. Until it is done, there can be no other path for us.
Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond.
Hello, Commander.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us. You've done a hell of a job keeping this ship together, Doctor.
It's all we've got. And I know the aliens aren't happy about losing one of their own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
I'm more than happy to prove them wrong.
This is where the Templar faction maintains their headquarters. I'll admit they can be a bit extreme when it comes to psionics, but so far they seem loyal to our cause. We can scan at this location to gain additional support from their people.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders see us as nothing more than raw materials for their designs. We will take back our power and turn it against them. Oh, Commander, it's about time we spoke, don't you think? I'm Geist, leader of the Templar Order, but I'm sure you already knew that. Stories of me tend to spread far and wide. You are welcome here anytime, Commander, for among all others of your kind, you alone know the true power of the Elders. You have touched their minds, you have heard their voice, and surely you know that they must fall. On behalf of all Templars, I humbly offer our services towards their demise. Together, we shall be unstoppable. We continue to progress in our campaign against the Elders, and now we gain new abilities as a result. A new chance to disrupt the Elders' plans has presented itself, and my followers are eager to proceed.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities, something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Commander, you should be aware, we're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
We have a reliable source reporting that Advent has a resupply operation in progress in this region. They're airlifting supply crates out of a secured area, and if we move quickly, we can probably grab a few for ourselves. Mark the crates for pickup, and Firebrand will handle the heavy lifting. Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area. and we have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves. Locate and mark the crates with transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest.
As Templar warriors, my followers specialize in wielding psionic energy, mastering the power that belongs to all who are truly of this earth. Through intense focus, we can twist the very fabric of the world around us.
Rolling out.
To suit our needs.
Running. On it. Copy that.
That seems reasonable.
Roger that. Got it covered.
For the cause.
Heading to that location.
Location confirmed. Eyes on the
March
prize.
towards enlightenment.
Already there.
I'll lead the way.
Solid copy.
I'm all over it.
We've been spotted.
Heading there now.
Target down. Nailed him.
We might need this. That's it! Where to? I'm going. Running.
On what? I'll maintain my watch.
Moving to Overwatch. The chosen assassin is moving near your position. Stay on guard, people. Advent has already marked a couple of crates for extraction. If we move quickly, we may be able to mark them for ourselves and prevent their airlift. Sounds like the Lost are getting a lot closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more incoming.
Where are your saviors now?
I will end this quickly.
Target neutralized.
On the move.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures, once operating under the guise of thin men, now show their true form.
No reason for them
Purely
to.
reptilian
The aliens
species.
don't need an infiltration unit anymore. Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
To victory.
The gift of psionic power will do nothing to your demise, Templar.
What's over there? Missed! Moving! Boom! Unless they leave us no choice, we should try to avoid damaging the crates if we want to bring home anything useful.
Such weakness. Now you see why the Chosen were sent to deal with this situation.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
Everything is at risk.
What will you do when they can no longer fight?
Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Hostile neutralized. Hostiles pacified. Got him. Hostile neutralized. Enemy eliminated. Reloaded.
That was good. Well, how about that? Not too shabby. Weapons burning ammo fast. Whatever you say. Let's do this.
Top of my rage. or Lord Tophiros!
I had hoped this is how we would meet. On the field of battle. Your ideologies, your resistance, mean little to me. The Elders offered this world in exchange for you, Commander. And I see no reason to delay the inevitable.
You've got the Chosen in rage. Let's take it out.
The strength of the Templars ebbs and flows with the tide of combat. As we focus our energy, our power increases and can be unleashed upon our enemies.
I'll get him next time. For the cause. If you say so. I definitely got that one. Let's rock! I've been through that.
What about that? You cannot escape it. The soulless wanderers are even worse off than the humans.
Target eliminated.
This world holds a great deal of promise. One must simply look past their current inhabitants.
That is not good.
Surely you can do better.
Get ready for a surprise! I'm on it!
No one was the past. Leave no human standing. My body divided. Enjoy these fleeting breaths while they last. Bent, not broken. This planet has become a haven for all sorts of aggravating creatures.
I'll get him next time! Oh, that didn't feel good! There's heavy fire in this zone! I need a medkit here!
They won't last long at this rate. Shall I ferry your soldier back to my stronghold, where they can tell me of your operations more freely?
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
Target neutralized. Enemy down. Enemies down.
Good riddance.
I'll get him next time.
Perhaps you'd like to try a more adept sparring partner.
Easy now, soldier. What's going on?
How many are you willing to sacrifice to save this one? Let us find out.
No problem, boss. Enemies down. My ammo's running low. Come on! Ammo out!
My strike surges forth. I see this. You will question our power? I've recovered the item.
Immersed in the power. I wouldn't have thought this human could possibly exist.
I'm under fire!
Send your lambs to the slaughter.
Ready to go.
Negative damage.
Impressed yet? Adjusting aim. I'm running low on ammo. Kill confirmed. Come on, focus! On reserves. I'm trusting you here. Enemy is still up!
Your training fails you.
Another lucky falls. The elders have lost another. No one was shut here. Do you understand now? march towards enlightenment. Fear my mark.
The power of the gods is not yours to wield. I am the Shadow. These mindless, soulless wanderers are even worse off than the humans.
I'm hit!
For some, the pain would be empowering. The Elders possess many gifts. Where they see you, they send me.
Healer mode! Heal bot coming through! Taking care ready. Negative. Weapons dry. Enemy eliminated. Enemy down. Burning through ammo fast. Adjusting sights. Guns dry. Okay, I'll go.
The mark betrays you.
There will be no mercy for you, Templar.
Got it covered.
I promise you a clean death. You only delay the inevitable to the cover of darkness.
We have a soldier down. Get them back on their feet on the double.
No longer a threat. Taken care of.
Though it pains me to flee from a worthy adversary, the Elders will not allow me to die in this world. We will meet again.
I'm sure we'll see them again, but that Chosen sure wasn't expecting the fight we put up today, Commander. Status confirmed, mission accomplished. Excellent work. Great job, Commander. We sent the Chosen back to their masters with a few scars to show for their effort. If they decide to face us again, we'll be ready.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
just goes to show that the Chosen are vulnerable and we can take them down. We just have to figure out how to keep them down.
Setting course for the Western U.S. Precinct.
I have made a number of...
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
Though I was never witness to one myself, countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field. The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks. The Advent Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers. Although they are equipped with weapons capable of administering non-lethal blows, recent reports indicate an increasingly aggressive stance taken by these units. Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since. I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Commander? I wish we had a simulator for Bradford to practice on. If he crashes this ship, I might just hand him over to Advent myself.
Coming through clear.
Regional contacts.
Commander, the Resistance forces we just contacted in this region have provided us all the intel they have on the Chosen actively working in the area.
So, you would come to strike at me. I eagerly await your arrival, Commander.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico. Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.
Then aid us, Commander. We are in need of your experience.
Setting course for Sector 9, Western United States. Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
A VIP of some importance to the Resistance was on an operation near the city center when Advent forces attacked and pursued them into the tunnels. Our information is that the VIP is currently hunkered down and we need to go in and lead them to safety. Stay alert and watch for enemy movement down there. Resistance VIP is hiding in the tunnels not far from your position. One of their field operatives is also on site to assist you in the rescue. Firebrand is standing by, but be careful. We'll have limited opportunities to set up a viable extraction point down there.
Headed there now.
Copy that.
Advancing quickly.
Got it. Moving.
Stepping off.
Quiet! Do you hear something?
Commander, remember, no matter how tough things get down here, we can't evac until we complete the mission.
Enemy squad located.
Stepping off.
Moving far.
Getting it done.
Already there. Scanning.
Cover's close. A-10 Batal. We deny our creators. Items safeguarded.
Rolling.
Good copy. Moving on target. Yeah, I didn't get it.
Moving to position. Target neutralized.
You have been judged. And I am your punishment.
Commander, one of the Chosen is here. We'll have to deal with it before it throws off the rest of our operation.
Hold Boxer. You will make a fitting sacrifice for the Elders.
Go, go, go!
Good to go.
Advancing quickly.
Affirmative.
10-4.
They serve with... My power will wash over the battlefield.
Let's do this!
On the move.
Understood. Moving out.
On the move!
Moving. The loss of these subordinates is as meaningless to me as it is to you. Enemy repositioning.
Tired of waiting around!
Okay.
To that position. It would seem my sister has neglected her duty to eradicate your traitorous legions from this world. I will not be so careless.
Let's do this! Locked and loaded. There's something out there.
I will sacrifice you for the Elder's blessings.
Finally!
Moving out.
I will move.
Moving out.
Will do. Moving to Overwatch.
I stand
Moving
ready.
to Overwatch.
Movement. It's close.
Itself.
I don't think we're alone out here. Let's move already!
I'm on the move.
Moving far.
Heading there now.
Location confirmed. Scanning.
Covering now.
Affirmative. Covering now. Target eliminated.
Shut up! Listen! Here I come!
Position confirmed.
As you command.
Moving on target location.
On your order! I'm on it!
Get some.
I will watch.
On Overwatch.
Affirmative, covering now.
I hear their movement.
Let's do this!
Heading to that location.
I advance.
I'm all over it.
I'm on it. Got it covered on Overwatch. Shh! You hear that?
The Elders have chosen me, just as they have chosen you, Commander. We are both destined to serve at their side, to bring their vision to this world and beyond. Come, allow yourself to be reclaimed.
That's the Elder's warlock. All reports indicate he's nearly as dangerous as they are when it comes to psionic capabilities.
Servants of the Elders, come forth.
Like this, I hear. Adjusting sight. Who's keeping score?
You are
We need to get our people back on their feet, Commander.
Easy now, soldier.
Roger that.
Grenade!
I fear no trifling eruption. Repositioning. I go as ordered. Grenade! A primitive attack.
Get ready for a surprise!
Moving to position. Throwing grenade.
Double time.
You have bested me today, Commander, but I will not allow myself to fail in carrying out the Elder's vision.
We showed the Chosen that the Resistance is here to stay, Commander. Now we just have to find that thing and put it down for good.
My position's been compromised!
For the fallen. I will not fail you again.
Hostile neutralized.
Headed there now. Hostile neutralized. Running through ammo fast.
I must improve.
Target eliminated. Draining ammo fast. Let's move already. This looks like the stuff. Finally.
Heading out.
Yes, Commander.
Good to go.
Heading out. Good to go.
It's killing time.
I am reloading.
Ready to go. Come get some. Here I come.
That's affirmative.
A long run.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
On the move. Tired of waiting around.
Let's do this!
Overwatch.
Solid copy.
Roger that.
Good to go.
I'm all over it.
A long approach. Moving there.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
The VIP is secure.
VIP identity confirmed. Firebrand is setting up for evac. We've got multiple contacts closing on your position. It's an ambush. Hold your ground.
On the move. Overwatch.
Heading there now.
Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch.
eyes on an Advent position. Troops here. Get it together.
Miss the target.
Enemy destroyed.
Looks like they called in backup.
You can't handle me.
Frag out!
On my way.
Moving to position.
I go.
Hostile target down.
Watch order confirmed.
I'm running low on ammo. Advent forces sighted.
My position's been compromised!
Their casualties grow.
Advent forces moving on our position. Let's move already. Got it covered.
On Overwatch.
I move. It is dead.
I'm on it.
Weapon depleted.
Affirmative. Covering now. I've got eyes on Advent troops. I didn't get it.
Come on, focus!
More of them coming in.
Firebrand is in position for the extraction. Get out of there before things get any worse.
Affirmative.
Roger that.
Covering distance.
Rolling out.
I'm going.
Running.
Just in time.
Advent troops here.
We've picked up a lull in their forces. It looks like they're running out of reinforcements. Let's get moving before that changes.
Kill confirmed. Ready to boogie.
Let's do this! I will go.
Ready to boogie.
Deployment complete.